Before the spring break, everyone was so normal. We gathered for the Chinese dinner, and that's why my roommate was performing her Chinese instrument here. We also went to the cinema together. We went to make the maple syrup in the fuel station. We went to a Thai restaurant in Altoona to have the food there, and it was a great time. People didn't have any mask on. We are so close together. It was fun, and at that time we also think that coronavirus, yeah, it could be a thing, but it's not be affect the people in Huntingdon. It was not that bad. Oh yep. So during the spring break, coronavirus wasn't a thing too, and I was able to hang out with my grandparents' house. I was making a mirror glazer cake, which was my first cake ever. And I saw the recipes in a tasty, so I want to try it out. It looks so cool. You make a cake look like a mirror, and you glaze it with the white chocolate. I was also able to share the cake with my friends who were on the campus that time as well. So I'm happy that I can make something that make people happy. So by the end of the spring break, the college president sent a message to all students to have an extension week for the spring break because COVID was becoming a thing and the administration needed time to react to this situation. And they were good that they provide us people in the campus food during this extension week. A few days later, we received another message from the college president that everyone had to move out of the campus within a week, which was really shocking all of us. All of my friends was including the international students from other countries leave the campus within 2 or 3 days. I was so sad to see them. They are exchange students. They just be here for 2 months and now they're gonna leave the US. It was bad. I saw off many of my friends and I took pictures with them as well. We also told each other that we're gonna see each other again in the next semester. That see you soon. And yeah, the day that I'm making this video now is the end of the 2020 already, and I know that what we were saying at that time wasn't true. Why many of my international friends chose to come back their home country, I decided to stay in the US until the COVID-19 over, and it was a tough time for me too. I needed to find a place to live, to pack up all my stuff, and saying goodbye to my room in Sherwood and also my wonderful roommate. It was also lucky that my friends was able to help me move out all those stuff. Thank you a lot, Max. And I know you were in China now, but hopefully we could meet again in the fall 2021. I miss you. So the place I was gonna live was my grandparents' house. It was so nice of them to host me and protect me during this pandemic and this difficult time. And they also gave me a whole private room, which is so nice. So when the quarantine started, like everyone had to stay home. I had my first online class ever. I tried to work out some time in order to maintain my healthy lifestyle. In the morning, I make my own breakfast with fruits, oatmeal, or chia seed. During my free time, I also try some new recipe I saw in the TikTok, like diagonal coffee, which is really fun and easy to make. Another good thing I did during the quarantine is start my old habit again, which is playing piano. And my grandparents' house, they have the very nice grand piano that I had the chance to practice the old songs that I know or even and learn the new songs. So staying with my grandparents was a great chance to improve my cooking skills. And here's the birthday cake that my grandmother and I secretly made for my grandfathers. And it was so cool that I can able to make a cute cake like this. And you know what? The taste of this cake is as good as the one that you buy in the dessert store in New York City. I swear. Actually, I could make those food thanks to help from my grandmother. So one day, my grandparents and I were eating outside, and we saw a double rainbow, which was very spectacular to see. That view enlightened my day and my quarantine in general, because the quarantine just fucked up my life. So by the end of school year, my friend in Iowa invited me to stay with her over the summer in Iowa. And I took that opportunities right away because traveling is so tempting. I like a breath of fresh air. And yeah, I had my wonderful summer in Iowa. It was a beautiful chapter of my life during the quarantine. And hopefully I could have another video to talk with you about that chapter. See you and take care.